Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I'm sorry? Do I seated? Please be seated. That wasn't in my script. Good evening, and welcome to the May 2016 Commencement for the College of Education and Human Development at Lamar University. My name is Bob Spina, and I have the privilege of serving as Dean of the College. We gather today to recognize and honor our graduates for their tireless efforts, focused dedication, and deserved achievements in the demanding and competitive arena of higher education. For years, our graduates have been striving to reach the educational milestones we celebrate today. Graduates, you have made it. Congratulations to each of you. Congratulations to each of you for achieving your goal. Now it is time to set new goals. We challenge you to continue to learn, to use your knowledge wisely, and to excel throughout the rest of your life. Our graduates today will receive 785 degrees. They are from 247 different cities in the state of Texas and 21 states. We would also like for you to know that the College of Education and Human Development is rapidly expanding its international footprint. Your memory will forever appreciate this occasion, and this is a day in your life that you will be surrounded by many who care a great deal about you. On this day, you have many emotions, one of them being gratitude. I would like for you to join me as we express our appreciation to them. Will the parents of our candidates please stand and be recognized? Will the grandparents of our candidates please stand and be recognized? Will the spouses, children, and grandchildren of our candidates please stand and be recognized? Will the friends and other relatives of our candidates please stand and be recognized? And for those in the audience, especially the parents, who have contributed to the financial part of this academic journey, congratulations on your pay raise effective today. This evening, we share the joy and excitement of commencement with all of you. Thank you for joining us. At the heart of the college is a supportive and nationally acclaimed faculty. They have provided our students with a contemporary and valuable higher education that is second to none. Due to their diligence and efforts, our graduates are knowledgeable, highly skilled, worldly, and properly prepared for life and careers. Would our faculty please stand and be recognized? At this time, I would like to introduce the platform party. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. David Short, University Registrar. Dr. Lisa Wines, Assistant Professor, Counseling and Special Populations. Dr. Lisa Tittibo, Assistant Professor, Educational Leadership. Dr. Randy Davis, Assistant Professor, Counseling and Special Populations. Dr. William Horn, Dean of the Graduate College. Dr. Kevin Dotson, Dean of the Rio Honors College. Sadar Ilban, Assistant Professor of the Music Department. Dr. Barbara Hernandez, Professor, Health and Kinesiology Department. Dr. Amy Shows, Chair of the Department of Family and Consumer Sciences. Dr. William Holmes, Interim Chair of Counseling and Special Populations and Educational Leadership, and also Associate Dean. As you can see, we keep Dr. Holmes very busy. Dr. Lula Henry, Chair of the Teacher Education Department. Dr. Brendan Nichols, Vice Provost of Academic Affairs. Dr. James Marquardt, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs, and Dr. Kenneth Evans, the President of Lamar University. It is also my pleasure to introduce the conductor, Dr. Scott Deppy, and members of the Lamar University Brass Ensemble. Their music adds so much to this special occasion. Thank you. We also have a few special guests sitting to my left in the audience that I would like to acknowledge. Cecilia Marquardt, wife of Provost Marquardt. Mrs. Ann Holmes, wife to Dr. William Holmes. Leah Chambers, the spouse of our guest speaker, H.D. Chambers. And we're also very fortunate to have the parents of H.D. Chambers who are here today, Henry and Patsy Chambers. To the graduates of the class of 2016, this moment allows me the special opportunity to extend my sincere and enthusiastic congratulations to you. Graduates, commencement is the beginning, and accordingly, another typical emotion on graduation day is the anxiety of, am I ready, and what do I do next? If you think this moment has come too soon, I urge you not to worry. You have all completed a program of studies which has taught you to think critically, to express opinions in a civilized manner, to evaluate options, to make informed decisions, and to move forward in life. It helps you develop confidence in yourself and what you believe. This ceremony tonight attests that you are indeed ready. The university degree you are about to receive remains relatively uncommon in our nation and is truly rare throughout the world. Only 3 of 10 American adults hold a baccalaureate degree. The percentage is smaller among Texans and even smaller among Southeast Texans. By any standard or measure, you are positioned to join the educational elite in our society. You have completed a difficult, taxing, and costly journey from where you started years ago. Please know that Lamar University is proud of you. The College of Education and Human Development is proud of you. Your community, state, and nation are proud of you. Your family and friends are proud of you. And most importantly, you should be proud of yourself. Your university education has equipped you to receive and enjoy the riches of the world and has prepared you to continue to learn as you move through life. Enjoy and use your education to its fullest, and you and everyone you touch will be more prosperous for it. At this time, it is now my pleasure to introduce the commencement speaker for this evening, Superintendent H.D. Chambers. H.D. Chambers was raised in Bridge City, Texas, and graduated from Bridge City High School in 1982. He went on to graduate from Lamar University in May of 1986 and ultimately earned postgraduate degrees and certifications from Sam Houston State University and Stephen F. Austin State University. HD has spent the last 30 years working to improve public education for students, staff, and local communities. He spent 6 years in the Aldine Independent School District teaching and coaching, and then 14 years in Cypress Fairbanks Independent School District in campus and district-wide leadership roles. He has served the last 10 years as a superintendent. He served as superintendent of the Stafford Municipal School District from 2006 to 2011. And the last 5 years, he has served as the superintendent of a Leaf Independent School District in Houston. HD has played a significant role in shaping public education policy in Texas. He is genuinely respected by all state leaders and is consistently asked to help find solutions to education challenges facing Texas and the United States. HD serves on many boards as a director and as an officer and has received many awards and recognitions. A few of the recognitions he has received are being the only superintendent to ever receive the Friends of the Texas Public Schools Ambassador of the Year Award in 2013. In 2014, he was named the Superintendent of the Year. He has been recognized by his peers as the Texas Special Honoree in Education Award in 2015. He has been recognized by the Children at Risk Foundation as a recipient of the Voice for Children and Communities Award in 2015. He serves as an author, architect, and driver behind the 2013 House Bill 5, and according to many, House Bill 5 is the most important piece of education legislation passed in the last 30 to 35 years. And for all of you counselors out there, HD received the Ryosine Fleming Outstanding Counselor Advocate Award from the Texas School Counselor Association. HD and his wife, Leah, a 1987 grad from Lamar University, have been married for almost 28 years and have 2 children. Their daughter, Rachel, is a 5th grade math math and science teacher in Katy, Independent School District, and their son Trey works in Houston. Please welcome Superintendent H.T. Chambers to deliver the commencement address.
Thank you very much. That was kind of long. I probably should have edited that. I am honored to be here, Dr. Evans, Dr. Spina. I do appreciate the opportunity to come back to Lamar. I was making a comment earlier. I don't think I've been in this building since May of 1987 when my wife Leah, at the time she was my girlfriend, but when she graduated from college. I'm glad that she's here. I'm glad my mom and dad are here. Graduates, obviously what you're receiving today is kind of, it's nice, but it also comes with some responsibility. And I'm going to talk to you today about a little bit of that responsibility. And I'm going to talk to you today about some truths. And I'll be brief. I understand that you, your family, your friends, you didn't come here to listen to me. But since I was asked to speak, I felt obligated to at least say something. So I'm going to give you a little bit of my perspective on education, where it's going, and the role in which you can play, regardless of whether you're receiving your teacher certification, whether you're getting your master's, or whether you're being roped for your doctorate. So I've got this unrealistic challenge of standing in front of you and trying to inspire you, trying to ignite you. I totally get that. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not an athlete. I didn't win a Pulitzer Prize in any mathematics or science journal. I didn't do anything that would warrant that, so that you would look at me and say, my God, that guy, I need to listen to that guy. But what I am going to do is I'm going to tell you the truth. And the other thing I'm going to tell you is that I am a 1986 graduate of this university. And I will tell you that this university prepared me for the things in which I was not prepared for. So for any of you sitting out here in the waiting to receive your degree, particularly undergrads, getting ready to get your bachelor's, what you've been prepared for is the unexpected. So understand that what's getting ready to happen to you, you can't plan, you can't wait, you can't prepare for it. Now, I'm going to spend a few minutes talking, and let's be honest with you. Some of you have been waiting 4 years for this, so a few minutes isn't going to hurt you. Some of you have waited 5 years, 6, 7, don't lie, I know who you are, 7. And if there's anybody out there with 8, now I understand the victory lap, but 3 or 4 years of victory laps is a little obscene. And it is congratulations to families, particularly spouses who is getting your spouse back, or kids who are getting your mom or your dad back, or parents who are getting that pay raise Dr. Spina discussed, or you're getting that room back that you now want to turn into something else that you've been. Now here's the challenge: don't go back home. Graduates, don't go back home. I will assure you the room's already been changed. So one of the truths I'm going to talk to you about real quickly, and this is the honest to God truth. I would not be standing here, I would not have graduated had it not been for one thing. Most of you had some exam, some class, some project that really you struggle with. The one thing that stood between me and getting a graduate a diploma in 1986 was me being able to do a cartwheel. I had one class left. Had to be a physical education class. The only class I could fit into my schedule was a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 in the morning class of gymnastics. I'm telling you the truth. The only thing that allowed me to pass that class was to write a floor routine that included all kinds of somersaults and flips and all that. And I was fine with all that. I'm pretty athletic. I could do all that. What I could not do, and to this day I could not do, was a cartwheel. So whatever your challenge was before you got your degree, just understand, if it didn't equate to the level of a cartwheel, then consider yourself lucky. The other issue that I'm grateful for is I met my wife Leah at this university. She stalked me at the library on the 6th floor. I have evidence of it. We had a class together, anatomy and physiology. She asked me what my name was. I told her it was HD. Ladies, tell me if this is a good line. How do you spell that? I said, I'm going to marry you. I'm going to marry you. So in all seriousness, undergrads, congratulations. Graduates, let's be honest. If you're getting your master's, your doctorate, you're probably working right now. You're looking for that next level of leadership. You're looking for that next level of responsibility, authority, money, right? Well, let me tell you about authority and leadership. It's not all it's cracked up to be. There are some challenges there. I will tell you The funnest I've ever had in my career, the most fun I've ever had, were the years in which I was teaching in the classroom and coaching young men in high school football. The best job I've ever had is the job I've had the last 10 years. The best job. Not the easiest, not the most fun, but the best job, was serving in leadership roles. And so I hope as a graduate receiving your master's or your doctorate that you're looking at it in that way. We all know that school systems are microcosms of society. Everything that happens in our society most likely has already happened in a school. It's already happened, whether it's speech, politics, budget, policy, religion, clothing, it doesn't matter. It's already happened. Public schools, traditional public schools, have always been kind of the laboratory for democracy. Not states, public schools. That's where you find the most challenging issues that come up. Many laboratories. Remember this, for those of you who are getting ready to take your first job in the school system, wherever you may be going, with this democracy that we have, with this responsibility that you have, comes extreme discipline, a requirement of responsibility on your part, a requirement of discipline. In about 3 weeks, I'm going to graduate roughly 4,000 high school students. And they're going to be sitting out there not nearly as attentive as you are. You've learned how to fake it. They haven't figured that out yet. But they're going to sit out there, and I'm going to tell them a couple of things, and I'm going to tell this to you. One, you probably were told this once, and I'm going to remind you it's still true, that no one out there owes you anything. No one, not your employer, not the school district you work for. What they owe you is they owe you a safe and secure place in which to work, and they owe you compensation for the obligations that you are providing to them in the work. That's it. They don't owe you an ability for you to be happy. They don't owe you to enjoy your job. That's up to you. So my challenge to you as you take on this role, whether it's moving into a leadership position or you're moving into your first job, understand that it's not their job to entertain you, which is a side note I think has gone woefully wrong in our society. We feel as though we have to entertain our children 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're beginning to see that in our profession. There are those who feel as though it's our responsibility to entertain them. For crying out loud, let our kids explore. They do not have to be involved in something 24 hours a week, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So enough about that. Enough about that. Today's about you. It's about your dreams. It's about your goals. It's about the things when no one's around you, laying in bed at night. What are you thinking about? What mark do you want to leave? I can remember graduating in 1986 very vividly. The last 30 years have flown by. And I remember thinking, and this is on, I remember thinking about, okay, what do I want to do? How do I want to be what mark do I want to leave? And at 22, 23 years old, that's a big question. And you don't really know the answer to that question. But I would encourage you to do this. And I'm going to use this analogy. In the bicycling world, as a cyclist, there's a thing called the peloton. If you ride bikes, you may know what it means. If you ever watch the Tour de France, you'll always see these bikers in groups. And they're going to stay together. They're going to draft off of each other. They're going to kind of stay together. But every once in a while, one person, one biker, one cyclist will exert enough energy to separate him or herself from the pack. And the amount of energy it takes to exert themselves from that pack is extremely, extremely high. And then one of two things will happen. The pack will either catch up or that person will retreat back to the pack. My encouragement to you is to be the peloton. Separate yourself from the pack. Separate yourself, move forward, and expect the rest of them to catch up with you. That's how I've kind of lived my career. That's how I've gone about my career. Hire smart people, surround myself with smart people, and just try to outwork them. And that's what I've done. So the truths, I'm going to be very brief. I'm going to talk to you about some truths. You're entering into a profession, and I honestly believe this. This is the most critical profession known to mankind. Think about the name of this college, the College of Education and Human Development. Are you kidding me? Human development? Why don't you just go ahead and call it the College of Education and let's make sure our species exists? That's what we're being asked to do. You're going to be asked to raise children in many cases. You're going to be asked to provide things to children that we think should be provided at home, in the community, with family, and sometimes that doesn't always happen. But just take advantage and understand you're entering into the most exciting profession known to mankind. It matters. It matters if you go to work every day. There are some professions that can't say that. It matters if you wake up and go to work. Not everyone can say that. A couple of facts before I get to my truths. There are 5.3 million school-age kids in the state of Texas. We are growing as a state by 80,000 students every 2 years. We are growing by a Fort Worth ISD every 2 years in this state with school-age children. 92% of those kids are in traditional public schools. The others are in charters, homeschool, private, etc. The two fastest growing student populations in our state are those who do not speak the English language and those who come from socioeconomic deprived backgrounds. There is a consequence for this. And last but not least, 60 to 75% of every job in Texas in the year 2030 will require some form of post-secondary education beyond high school. Not necessarily a 4-year degree, but some type of credential, some type of certification, perhaps an associate's degree. Those are facts that we have to, you have to realize, and you have to take into consideration. So here are my truths. Truth number one, most important teacher in a kid's life is not you. It's their parent. Involve parents. Involve parents. As a classroom teacher, make sure, and I don't care if they come kicking and screaming, involve parents. They are the most important teacher in that kid's life right after you. Truth number two, the most critical component facing public ed right now, is early childhood education. The number of 3 and 4 year olds coming to public ed, coming to elementary schools, not ready for school. Make sure that if you're going into early childhood and you want to teach pre-K, understand, in my opinion, the success of our state is going to rest on how we handle our early childhood and our pre-K children. Truth number three, every single student deserves a quality teacher. Be one for that kid. Be one for that student. Like kids. You cannot be successful in this profession if you don't like children. You don't have to love, you got to love them, you got to like them, you got to care about them. Now, you clap, that I can guarantee you that the 365,000 teachers in the state of Texas, there's some that don't care about kids. You have to care about them. Are they going to drive you nuts? Yes. But they'll come back and they'll hug your neck. I'll assure you. I'll assure you. Truth number four, this is to my master's and doctoral students. Truth number four, every teacher deserves a quality world-class leader on their campus. If you aspire to be an assistant principal, a principal, you provide a world-class leadership to that teacher. He or she can't do their job without you providing a world-class set of leadership to them. You do not have to wear a shirt that tells everyone you're the principal. I tell first-year principals this all the time. They know who you are. You don't have to walk around with a stick. Truth number five, students today must have a combination of content knowledge and these three non-negotiables. I spend a lot of time with companies asking them, what do you want in graduates, high school graduates? And here are three non-negotiables. Every day we should be teaching kids these three things: how to problem solve, and I don't mean solve a math problem, I mean how to problem solve, how to do it in a group together, and how to do it in a group and then communicate the problem you just solved. If you were not teaching kids how to problem solve, how to work in a group, and how to communicate, then everything else takes a back seat. So make sure, that's truth number five. Truth number six, standardized test scores will not define you. The STAR test will not define you. Don't allow it to. Is it there? Yes. Do we have to deal with it? Yes. I'm doing everything I can do to put a dagger through the heart of that thing right now. Now, House Bill 5 in large part was an attempt to do that. It was not to remove assessment. It was not to remove accountability. It was to move it into the place in which really matters. What does Lamar University look for in a student? I'll guarantee that they do not look at STAR scores. College of Admissions does not look at STAR scores. Do not let that be the defining factor of your profession. However, you will be held accountable to make sure we teach kids how to problem solve, work as a group, and communicate. And last but not least, truth number 7, schools cannot do it alone. Jamie Vollmer, you've probably never heard of this guy. He wrote a book called Schools Cannot Do It Alone. And it's about the ever-increasing burden of what the society is placing on our schools. Think about it. Those in the audience, think about what you as a taxpayer, think about what you expect your local community school to do. At first, when Thomas Jefferson and Ben Franklin and the Massachusetts Puritans come up with public ed, All they were trying to do was teach a little math, a little reading, and then everything else was going to be done in the home and in the community. What we have turned this into now is unreal. For example, bear with me. Transportation, breakfast, lunch, dinner, immunization education, kindergarten education, pre-K education, pre-K kinder education, safety education, sex education, teen pregnancy education, conflict mediation education, adult education, voter education, foreign language education, college prep, career prep, military prep, consumer prep, personal financial literacy, drug and alcohol abuse, music and art, formal athletic competition, behavior, character education, cultural differences education, special education, stranger danger education, homeless education, technology education, cell phone etiquette education, BYOD education. That's D for device, not B for beer. Bully and harassment education, body mass index education, elevator and escalator education. We actually have to teach kids how to get on an elevator and escalator. Last but not least, how to take a test education. In all of that, I did not mention reading, writing, mathematics, science. Those are just a few of the things that have been placed upon our system. It's extremely difficult. It's extremely difficult. I am proud of you for taking this on. Last but not least, life has compromises. Do not compromise your profession. Do not compromise your personal integrity. Listen to me. If you don't listen to a single thing I've said, listen to this. When you get into the profession, you are in public education, unless you go into private. Public means the public is watching all the time. We have teachers enjoying their week. At the end of the week, go to a happy hour, take inappropriate pictures, say inappropriate things, post them on social media, tweet, Instagram, and it costs them in their profession. Do not make decisions. I tell my staff, I got 6,500 staff members. I tell them every day, do not make a decision I cannot defend you. Understand the public is watching, and they will hold you accountable as they should. And I will close with this. I always wondered what I was going to be doing as a superintendent. So this is ultimately what I am, and this is ultimately what you're going to be. When I was in Stafford in 2006, I'd been on the job about 3 weeks, and I go to an elementary school, and I'm walking down the hall, and I see this little boy walk out of the bathroom, and he's holding up, he's a first grader. No, excuse me, he's a kindergartner. He's holding up his shorts, and he's got a shoe just like this. And bless his heart, his belt had come undone, his pants, his shorts were unbuttoned, and he trying to hold them up. And he and I have a stare down. I mean, I look at him, he looks at me, about 2 seconds, and all of a sudden he bolts, takes off. So I walk down the hallway, and sure enough, when I get to the hallway, he bolted down. He's laying in the hallway, shoes everywhere. So I pick him up, and I help him put his shorts on. I buckle his belt and tie his shoes and put him in class, and that's it. 2 weeks later is open house. His name's Zachary. 2 weeks later, I'm at open house. I see Zachary and his grandmother. And I walk up, and I shake Zachary's hand, and she goes, "Grandma, there he is." And she goes, "Who's this?" And he goes, "He's the guy that ties my shoes." So to Zachary, I was the man who ties his shoes, and have been ever since. Well, Zachary's a junior in high school. He's 6'3", 220, big boy. But at the end of the day, that's kind of what we're doing, guys. We're tying kids' shoes every day. So go out, take the degree you've earned, the experiences you've taken with it. Be smart. But when it's all said and done, go home every day knowing that you made a difference in a young man or a young lady's life. If you do that, our society, our republic will be just fine. Thank you. Good luck to you. God bless every one of you.
Thank you, Superintendent Chambers, for those encouraging remarks and your support for Lamar University. We greatly appreciate you being our commencement speaker, and we wish you the best. We will now move into the certification of the graduates. President Evans, please join me. Will the candidates for the master's, baccalaureate, and doctoral degrees please stand and remain standing? President Evans, on behalf of the faculty of the various departments, I am pleased to present the candidates who have met all the requirements for the listed degrees.
Thank you, Dean Spina. Just a comment, WD. All of my most memorable experiences were unsupervised. Just thought I'd share that with you. I have the best job in the place right now, and that's to confer your degree. But you're going to have a test in this, so you're going to have to pay attention. So let's start. By the authority vested in me and Lamar University by the Board of Regents of the Texas State University System, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been certified, admitting you to all the rights and privileges which throughout the world pertain to those degrees. Now here's the test. It's a tough one. University tradition symbolizes change by moving your tassel from the front right to the left. I need you to do that now. Well done. Graduates, my sincere congratulations.
Please be seated. President Evans and guests, we will now have the presentation of the College of Education and Human Development's graduating class of May 2016, beginning with the doctoral and master's degree candidates, followed by the baccalaureate candidates in the order published in the program. Dean Harn and Interim Chair Holmes, please join President Evans on the front stage. And at this time, I ask Dr. James Marquardt, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, to please come and present the doctoral candidates.
Thank you, Dean Spina. I am pleased to present Erdal Kagler and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Diane Mason. Ms. Atkins has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education, Educational Leadership degree. Mr. Erdal and Dr. Mason, please come to the platform. Congratulations, Dr. Kagler. I'm pleased to present Eric Cedarstum and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Jennifer Butcher. Mr. Cedarstum has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Mr. Cedarstum and Dr. Butcher, please come to the platform. Congratulations, Dr. Cedarstum. I'm pleased to present the name of Ashley Chandler and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Jennifer Butcher. Ms. Chandler has been recommended by the Dean of the Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Ms. Chandler and Dr. Butcher, please come to the platform. Congratulations, Dr. Chandler. I'm pleased to present the name of Karen Cummings and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Jason Mixon. Ms. Cummings has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Cummings. I'm pleased to present the name of Katie Delahousse and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Jason Mixon. Ms. Delahousse has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Delahousse. I'm pleased to present the name of Leslie Edwards and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Sandra Harris. Ms. Edwards has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Edwards. I'm pleased to present the name of Megan Rynn Evans and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Jennifer Butcher. Ms. Evans has been recommended by the Dean of the Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Evans. I'm pleased to present the name of Lacey Fontenot and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Sandra Harris. Ms. Fontenot has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Fontenot. I'm pleased to present the name of Cynthia Garza and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Sandra Harris. Ms. Garza has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Garza. I'm pleased to present the name of Glenn Harrison and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Sandra Harris. Mr. Harrison has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education. He'll get it. Congratulations, Dr. Harrison. I'm pleased to present the name of Teresa Hefner-Bob and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Jennifer Butcher. Ms. Hefner-Bob has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Hefner-Bob. I'm pleased to present the name of Alana Hemingway and her doctoral advisors, Dr. Johnny O'Connor and Jason Mixon. Ms. Hemingway has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Hemingway. I'm pleased to present the name of Melissa Hill and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Jennifer Butcher. Ms. Hill has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Hill. I'm pleased to present the name of Susan Diane Holbrook and her doctoral advisors, Dr. Sandra Harris and Johnny O'Connor. Ms. Holbrook has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Holbrook. I'm pleased to present the name of John William Kaufman and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Jennifer Butcher. Mr. Kaufman has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Kaufman. I'm pleased to present the name of Brian Keel and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Jennifer Butcher. Mr. Keel has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Keel. I'm pleased to present the name of Cara Alana Marquez and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Jennifer Butcher. Ms. Marquez has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Marquez. I'm pleased to present the name of Linda Drabeck Marshall and her doctoral advisors, Dr. Johnny O'Connor and Jason Mixon. Ms. Drabeck Marshall has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Drabeck Marshall. I'm pleased to present the name of Adrena McDonald and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Jennifer Butcher. Ms. McDonald has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. McDonald. I'm pleased to present the name of Sean Milligan and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Jennifer Butcher. Mr. Milligan has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. McDonald. I'm pleased to present the name of Melba Morales and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Diane Mason. Ms. Morales has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Morales. I'm pleased to present the name of Lisa Mullins and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Jason Mixon. Ms. Mullins has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Mullins. I'm pleased to present the name of Lisa Olson and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Jason Mixon. Ms. Olson has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty of the Doctor for Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Olson. I'm pleased to present the name of Kevin Pitts and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Sandra Harris. Mr. Williams, has been recommended by the Dean of Education Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Pitts. I'm pleased to present the name of John Quarry and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Sandra Harris. Mr. Quarry has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Quarry. I'm pleased to present the name of Kimberly Rollinson and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Jennifer Butcher. Ms. Rollinson has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Rollinson. I'm pleased to present the name of Tricia Jones-Times and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Sandra Harris. Ms. Jones-Times has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Jones-Times. I'm pleased to present the name of Joyce Wascom and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Sandra Harris. Ms. Wascom has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Wascom. I'm pleased to present the name of David Waters for his doctoral and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Kenneth Young. Mr. Waters has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Waters. I'm pleased to present the name of Kendra Wiggins and her doctoral advisors, Dr. Sandra Harris and Dr. Johnny O'Connor. Ms. Wiggins has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Wiggins. And last but not least, I am pleased to present the name of Bilgahan Yazzer and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Sandra Harris. Mr. Yazzer has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Yazzer. And now we proceed with the master's degrees candidates and then the baccalaureate candidates. Thank you.
For Master of Education in Special Education, Myrtle Gaideya Baggio. Stephanie Higley Boggenreiter. Jamie N. Bybee. Brian Lee Coleman. Joy Lynette Cumby. Mary Lou Jane Laput Duran. For Master of Education in Clinical Mental Health Counseling, Amanda Jean Beard. Joseph Michael Brigandi. Amy Lynn Carter. Jawaski Lee Deal. Selene Andrea Fletcher. Janet L. Foster. Carmen Vanessa Kinsey. Ashley Ann LaFleur. Karen Lindsay Marshall Carter. Antoinette Yvonne Mays. Esther Harris Miller. Aisha Raman Morgan. Danielle Rawls Park. Brandon M. Roberts. Tonette Smith. Marcus Langford Stevenson. Carissa Jean Taylor. Siobhan C. Williams. Janice Martin Young. Jetty Carolyn Young. For Master of Education in School Counseling, Candace G. Anderson. Harrison Joseph Arsenault. Marnie Krieger Airy. Antoinette Latanya Ashton. What's not? What's your? Oh, okay. Can you take these? Jean Babineau Bergeron. Charlotte Ann Ballard. Laura Elizabeth Ballard. Laura Roberson Baranowski. Cynthia Lene Barnes. Jessica Renee Batla. Irma Lozano Batra. Lori Ann Bourgeois. Tiffany J.L. Bowles. Melissa Marguerite Boskert. Perla Judith Calderon. Tiana Adele Candia. Claudia Denise Cantu. Roxana Renee Cardenas. Amanda Jane Carroll. Amber Justine Carroll. Erica Carroll. Yolanda Marie Carter. Jordan Allison Castanon. Gloria Angelica Cavazos. Maria de la Paz Cepeda Ortega. Jennifer Renee Cheney. Raquel Cisneros. Monica Sloan Clift. Robbie D. Collin. Christy Leanne Collins. Ursula Fontenot Compton. Faye Cooper. Anisha Vidya Cordero. Shamitra Durden. Sherry Andrea Dominique. Nadia Espinoza. Rachel Elner Fierro. Mindy Eileen Fuller. Robin Paige Gandy. Mindy Danielle Garcia. Erica Yvonne Garza. Blanca Estela Gomez. Nancy Silva Gomez.
Michelle Leah Hardwick. Dorothy Ann Hardy. Jasmine Lene Harrison. Jacqueline Joe Hartle. Jasmine Trechevia Henderson. Jessica Hernandez. Jennifer Marie Herrera. Jolynn Bali Herrera. Bernadette Regina Hicks. Janie Eberhart Hill. Tommy Vincent Hilliard. Shay Lynn Hillman. Stephanie Lee Ibarra. Marsona Lynette Jackson. Beverly Ann Jenkins McGee. Michael John Johnson. Chastity Kyla Colleen. Catherine Lynn Kelly. Jessica Ann Coese. Doris Eileen Kurtzner. Crystal K. Lang. Amber Dawn Lipsy. Catrice Michelle Loki. Melissa Dawn Long. Adriana Lopez. Casey Melinda Mack. Catherine Nicole McKenzie. Annabelle Margot. Herlinda G. Marquez. Walter Bryson Matthews. Autumn Heather McDaniel. Laura Cruz McRath. Lauren Ashley McPherson. Miguel Mendoza, Alyssa Ann Merving, Laura Estella Moore, Brooke Renee Morris, Angela K. Moses, Nicole Dinsey Murray, Melanie Ann Newman, Raina Elizabeth Nichols, Rachel Nicole Andreas, Katie Ray Ostrander, Nydia Yvette Pena, Norma Nino Perales, Ernestine R.C. Perez, Luis R. Perez, David Michael Poling, Jennifer Pomar, Amber Lay Pope, Christina Denise Quintero, Stacy Elaine Renfo, Amy Lisa Richards, Mary Nicole Rodriguez, Kristen Frankum Roy, Edie Odette Salinas, Priscilla Salinas, Lindsay Valentine Sanchez, Vanessa Sanchez, Alicia Antoinette Sanford, Crystal Sands, Amanda Shawartsky, Wyanika Broussard Scott, Sophia Laverne Shelton, Jennifer Nicole Sherman, Patty Lynette Sibley, Chelsea Ray Skinner, Tony Chevette Sloan, Elizabeth Julian Smith, Nora L. Snodgrass, Heather Hamilton Stewart, Megan Ann Stifler, Kendra Lynette Simcox, Tara Tarleton, Crystal M. Tates, Alicia Shantae Taylor, Tiffany R. Taylor. Sonia Elizabeth Telez. Jessica Renee Terrazas. Bevitt Michelle Thomas. Connie Marie Thomas. Amy Verena Thompson. Linda Lee Thorpe Nall. Antoinette Vantrese Tucker Davison. Nishalan Yukar. Holly Aaron Voigt. Melissa Mueller Waller. Jeff Allen Walters. Brandy Weaver. Ashley Nicole West. Rachelyn Javette Wiggins. Kenethia Medlock Williams. Christine Michelle Warford. Keisha Deshawn Wright. Masters of Special Education. Sheila Marie Earnhardt. Karen Lynette Gailey. Natalia Mayagoshia. Don Gregory Moses. Veronica M. Ramsey. Amy J. Robinson. Amy Lynn Rogers. Anquinette Tripp.
For the Master of Education and Educational Administration, Christy Lynn Abshire. Donna Marie Alexander. Amy Lee Allen. Jacqueline Amezcua. Kelly Elaine Anderson. Shaylin Rochelle Anderson. Richard Lee Bailey Jr. Melissa Latoya Barnes. Juan Raul Barrera Jr. Justin Scott Baylor. Stephen Brent Bednarski. Janelda Luis Bedola. Deborah Michelle Bellinger. Cheryl Elaine Bell. Valdemar F. Benoit. Shannon Lynn Bissett. McCain Carlos Bodie. Verlena Yvette Bodie. Alan Shane Boudreau. Melissa Deanne Brewer. Joy Yvette Brown Johnson. Melissa Gail Brideson. Frank Dwight Carter. Tracy B. Celestine. Curtis Allen Childs. Jonathan Glenn Clark. Ashley Nicole Connor. Ronald Edward Daniels Sr. Adrian Lachelle Davis. Kimberly Dawn Doyle. Alicia Ashley Ebler. Robert Evans. Angel M. Faraway. Corinne Sandifer Ferrier. Brandy Elaine Garza. Summer Jessica Gibson. Chris Gilpatrick. Barbara Ann Glossop. Gina D. Green. Brandy Michelle Hake. Brittany Shay Hall. Richard Roscoe Ham. Stacy Lynn Hansen. Cynthia Carol Harbor. Natasha Nicole Epps Harris. Courtney Yvette Hawkins. Jean Hagugi. Christina Renee Howard. Elizabeth Hubner. Rafael Huerta. Alicia Heffley Hughes. Ruth Ann Marie Johnson. Jennifer Lee Jones. Melissa A. Kilway. David Michael Landgrebe. Ariana Michelle Lavender. John Spencer Libby. Xavier Longoria. Christine Yvette Lopez. Sarah Denise McGee. Genevieve Kirker Manning. Raul Maraking. Leona Suzanne McCord. Ashley Ann McKeever. Stephen Machuca. Shelley Marie Mitchell. Catherine Lee Moreland. Belinda Moreno. Mary Gail Morris. Tammy L. Nettles. Parween Aziz Nori. Carla Johanna Olmos. Christian Karina Parra. Kimberly K. Pearson. Misty Donnell Passo. Samuel Leon Pollard. Amy Kristen Preston. Marisa Lucia Ramirez. Claudette Sanye Rankin. Lee M. Rappaport. Tracy Lee Ratliff. Deidre Denise Richardson. Lizette Rocha. Lynette Renee Rodriguez. Tyler Dale Rowlett. Lauren Nicole Sanders. Latrice Michelle Sanders. Megan Williams Scott. Christina Lynn Shepard. Kyle B. Shopik. Alaric Burton Seibert. Daniel Ray Silva. Karen Denise Sparks. Carl Straube. It's okay. Timothy Michael Matthews. Jamie Ann Sutherland. Sheila Gibson Tate. Megan Elise Taylor. Amanda Beeson Tatuyev. Christy N. Klemstein. Michael Lawrence Thomas. Kenneth P. Vincent. Angela Yvette White. Lakeisha Rochelle Williams. Bessie Christina Woodson. Ataya Lachey Wortham. Keon Glenn Wortham. Charlotte Ann Young. Laura Violeta Zavaleta.
For Master of Education in Educational Technology Leadership, Felicia Andrews Runnels. Melissa Lene Bartlett. Melanie S. Beckett. Miguel R. Berkey. Jessica Denise Cotton. Cheryl Ann Bonham Cox. Roger David Cox. Dia Renee Lormand Daigle. Marla K. Gilmore. Amanda Marie Good. Linda Marie Gracia. Kirsten Elaine Hood. Ginger Lynn Kaiser. Jennifer Carol Likely. Stephanie Renee Makolinsky. Brandon Charles Maxey. Barbara Jo Mukalecki. Tanya Yvette Mosby. Casey Ann Phelps. Christopher Killebrew Pale. Clayton Royce Pope. Megan Marie Queen. Ebony Bess Ratliff. Elizabeth Renee Jenkins. Bay Alexandra Rollins. Priscilla Kiana Saxton. Margaret J. Siglock. Amy Renee Storer. Nikki Marie Taylor. Crystal Celeste Washington. April Lee Sherman Whitehead. For Master of Science in Health Promotion, Amy E. Pent. For Master of Public Health, Keisha Janae Johnson. For Master of Science in Kinesiology, Dylan James Cook. Alexander Scott Logan Dunbar. Stuart John Ferguson. Yanika Marie Yon.
For the Masters of Education in Teacher Leadership, John Bolt. Megan Lee Grazafi. Crystal Nicole Horn. Nakia P. Kelly. Yvette Gulen Kimmer. Andronette Danielle Little. Christy Lee Littleton. Kristen Ann Price. Virginia Santana. Samantha K. Sims. Olivia K. Westerman. Tracy Diane Berg. Laura Leanne Blackmore. Karen S. Cabarrus. Shadidrick Chardon Clayton. Teresa Marie Dillard. Sandra G. Ortega Hernandez. Alicia K. Holan. Karen Yvette Lee. Kristen Cunningham Lightoff. Candace Michelle Martin. Constance Heath Moreland. Eliana Marie Solomon. Alexander A. Sanchez Jr. Jael Mary Spencer. Whitney Marie Took. For the Bachelor of Science in Family Studies, Connie Denise Curry. Victoria Fontenot. Michelle Lee Hardy. Sheree Nicole Sass. Anavila Vera Williams. For the Bachelor of Science in Fashion Retailing and Merchandising, Christopher Michael Bridgers. Taj Alea Jackson. Carmencita Marie Jones.
For the Bachelor of Science in Nutrition, Dietetics, and Hospitality, Jennifer Anyan Wu. Mercedes J. Burns. Summa cum laude, Christopher Jacob Cox. Aya Khalid Hamza. Rio Honors College graduate, summa cum laude. Olivia Sinclair Keese. Aranola Joyce Adetunde. Sarah Jane Reed. Tui Yim Chi Vo. For the Bachelor of Science in Exercise Science and Fitness Management. How do you say your last name? Confidence Puroma Ajuzi. Tim Del Bartlett. Hannah Elaine Boyette, Rio Honors College graduate, summa cum laude. Jasmine B. Coleman. Bailey A. Como. David Ryan Creech. Nicole Elizabeth Dalio, magna cum laude. Danielle Nicole Evans, cum laude. Matthew Lucas Kramlick. Cheyenne Marie Kurth. Thomas Jefferson Law III. Logan Eric Moss. Zachary Ty Norman, cum laude. Portia Sachamobi Okeke Nwatiti. Latasha Marie Richard. Blessing Friday Eudofia. Robin Danielle Winkle, magna cum laude. For the Bachelor of Science in Health, Jimmy Wayne Dent. Esther Yatunde Fisher. Tamikia Lachey Guidry. Udemy Daniel Jack. Elena Gloria Bernetta Jackson. Chelsea Danielle Lake. Anthea Alexandra Meme. Brianna Danielle Pollard. Erin Nicole Washington. For the Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology, Lori Mazel Albright, summa cum laude. David Garrett Drake. Colin Stephen Jizzy. Chase Arthur Nelson. Aaron Zachariah Peralt. Joshua Gregory Pelletier.
For Bachelor of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies, Asia Michelle Bass. Maddie Brooke Britton. Abe Brown. Hillary Ann Marie Brown. Tara Diane Casey, magna cum laude. Bianca Chantal Collins, cum laude. Camille Christina Daniels, summa cum laude. Devin Taylor Davis, summa cum laude. Caitlin Renee Ezel, summa cum laude. Katie Alice Falk. Michael J. Hagan, summa cum laude. Marianne Desiree Lack. Crystal Dawn Lively, Rio Honors College graduate, summa cum laude. Quibido? Caitlin Leanne Quibido, magna cum laude. Courtney Grace Roberts. Kelly Ann Shoemaker. Haley Danielle Smith, cum laude. Madeline Janice Smith, cum laude. Kirsten N. Stelly. Angela C. Strahan, cum laude. Peyton Lee Taylor, summa cum laude. Brenda Yanet Torres, cum laude. Yong Thu Tran. Kayla Marie Whitehead, cum laude. Kelly Janine Woods. Bachelor of Arts in American Sign Language. Adriana Garcia. Bachelor of Arts in English. Elisa Renee Adams. That concludes our reading.
The Plummer Award honors the baccalaureate graduates with the highest grade point average in their graduating class. Will the following graduates please come forward and receive your certificate and check from President Evans? Hannah E. Boyette, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science, and Fitness Management. Christopher J. Cox, Bachelor of Science, Nutrition, Dietetics, and Hospitality. Crystal D. Lively, Bachelor of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies. And Peyton L. Taylor, Bachelor of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies. Okay, now for my favorite part of the ceremony. May I ask all the graduates to please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor and privilege to present the class of 2016 for the College of Education and Human Development. Please be seated. Graduates, today you join more than 80,000 other people throughout the world who are Lamar alumni. I would like to take this opportunity to extend to each of you an invitation to join Lamar's Alumni Association. Alumni membership provides continued involvement with the university and college by providing networking and opportunities to help other students achieve what you have achieved. I encourage you to join this important arm of the university. The Alumni Association has friendly people waiting to greet you and will be in touch. Of course, if you can always find them through Lamar's website. Please join. Following the recessional, we will host a reception on the second floor patio of the Montaigne Center. All graduates and guests are invited to mingle with our faculty, enjoy refreshments, and maybe even pose for a picture or two. I hope to see you there. Okay, to conclude, I'm supposed to give you one final charge, and I promise to be brief because I know everybody is ready to get the party going. So the last charge I leave you. As you advance in your careers, which will bring you additional compensation, and we wish that for all of you, this is a very good thing, but please keep in mind any type of promotion will bring increased responsibility where your decisions will influence people, and in some cases, large numbers of people. So how do you navigate making those decisions? So I offer you what somebody offered to me many years ago, 4 simple but yet complicated ways to think through the issues. 1, maintain your integrity. 2, do what is right. 3, stand for the truth. And 4, never ever give up your independence of thought. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2016, and go Cardinals! I would ask everyone to please stand for the singing of the alma mater of Lamar University.
Lamar, to thee we're singing, voices raised on high. We will forever love thee to the sky. We will ever need thee as our God.